It is Carmichael Dave, as you can see behind me, Ultimate Fitness Gym, where we have Media Day. Now, by the time you see this, this will have been yesterday. It's Thursday. We're just 3 days away from Uriah Faber versus Mike Thomas Brown at Arco Arena. Doors open. Actually, first fight, 3 o'clock. You can get your tickets available at Ticketmaster.com, Arco Arena box office. We just got done talking to a couple fighters, actually 3. We're going to start off here with Joseph Benavidez, another local kid originally from New Mexico, fights out of the Alpha Male camp with Uriah Faber. He's in line for a title shot at 135 pounds, 10 pounds lighter than Uriah, sometime this winter, and we're going to talk to him a little bit about his fight coming up in August. Then it's on to the main event. Our own California kid, Uriah Faber, and I sit down, go over a few particulars before Sunday, and then it's the enemy, the evil guy. Actually, he's a really cool guy and a class act, and you'll hear that when you hear us talk. It's Mike Thomas Brown. All right, back here with future WEC World Champion Joseph Benavidez, who is fresh off yet another ass-kicking. When are we going to see you back in the ring, big guy?
I'm looking at August 9th. WEC in Las Vegas is a place, but I don't have an opponent yet, so whoever it is going to be a tough fight. There's tons of tough guys out there, so just looking for another exciting fight, then working my way to the title.
Brian Bowles, Miguel Torres on that card. Brian going after Miguel's title, but obviously you have your eye squarely set on that match. I'm going to ask you something, though. Whoever this opponent is, that's who you got to focus on. Is that a mental tug of war with you? You're focused on that fight, but you got to pay attention to your opponent.
Yeah, I just take it one fight at a time, I know everyone's going to be tough, and I just got to worry about my fight. Like I said, it's going to be a tough guy, probably just as tough as either one of those guys. Everyone's so good nowadays, but I'll take it one fight at a time, see who wins that. And it's hard to do it before because you think of both of them. So I'll just wait to whoever wins, and hopefully I get the win as well. Then I'll see who I have to fight.
So you have a little bit of time off, a few months as a matter of fact. So what are you doing? Just training, hanging out?
Yeah, I'm training, hanging out. After my last fight, I went down to New Mexico and visited my family and my mom and stuff. Other than that, Uriah Faber has a fight coming up, I think, too.
Yeah, I think so.
So,
sometime.
He has a really big fight.
I am here with the California kid himself, Mr. Uriah Faber, who's done about 50,000 of these things this week. You're coming towards the end. How does it feel?
It feels good. I'm just getting ready to make that weigh in and then get in there and fight, and I'm excited to have it finally come to a head.
Is there a reason why every single interview I ever do with you on video, you have to have your shirt off? Because I'm going to look like a total ass on this thing. You're like cut. He's an international sex symbol. I'm sitting here trying hard. Don't get. He is. All the ladies love him. You are a Twitter king. You are you got the alpha male gear. I saw the dune buggy outside. Saw your dad pull up in the dune buggy. What's with the dune buggy, man?
It's just fun, man. My neighbor was selling it. He had a business opportunity he wanted to do, and it was up for grabs, and I was like, heck yeah, I wanted a dune buggy since I was a little kid, so I just grabbed it. Might as well. Street legal, gets good gas mileage, and it's fun.
What is I know you don't get annoyed at anything, but what's the most annoying-ish question you're getting at? I know they're piling up. So what's the question you're getting? You're like, dude, come on.
I guess the most annoying question is what went wrong last fight.
Yeah.
Because, it was pretty obvious. I did a jumping back elbow into a heavy punch, so, that's what went wrong.
Are you? I know it's always a close guarded secret. You had the cornrows last year. Is this the look right here? I don't know what the hell that is, but it's like pebbles.
I just basically have to keep the hair out of my eyes, and I think I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I'll figure it out. I'm not a planner, man.
I know. By the time everybody sees this, I just want to let everybody know. Uriah was on with the Rise guys right here on KHTK this morning. This evening, he's in studio with Grant Napier and Mike Lamb. It's Grant Napier's first MMA interview, and I've been working for 3 years trying to get this guy to come around, so you got to go in and hit a home run.
Yep, I'll, if he's not a fan now, he hopefully will be.
Or you'll crush him.
or you'll crush him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, I won't crush him. And as we wrap up here, we'll go back to the Rise Guys interview. I, in fact, won't crush him. Apparently, what I will do, I will call my sister Lindsay in Los Angeles. I will have her come up and fight for me because she fights all my battles. What, dude? Just what was that, man?
Hey, just having fun out there. And your sister, she can handle biz.
My sister's, yeah, she's pretty yoked, dude. She's it's been about 20 years since you saw her.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, she's like a female version of me, but prettier. So, all right, I am here with the other guy Uriah Faber's fighting, Mike Thomas Brown, and I say that, Mike, because you look at the publicity. You're coming into Sacramento. Everything's Uriah Faber. Everyone's forgetting you got a belt around your waist.
Just fighting and winning and trying to get paid, you know.
We spoke about a month ago, and I got the distinct impression that you really don't care much about any of that stuff. The media, the publicity, none of that. Your whole thing is, I'm going to kick some ass, and I'm going to win the title, and I don't care if anybody talks to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's the name of the game, you know. Just, I hate losing,
Yeah.
and I train hard for everyone, and doesn't matter who's watching, if it's a small show, a big show, if anybody cares or nobody cares. Don't want to lose, man, you know, and that's all the name of the game.
Biggest fight of your life, obviously. Coming into Arco Arena, you're fighting. They're all big?
They're all big, man. None for me is bigger than the other, you know. If I'm fighting in a small show in front of 200 people, or in my backyard, or, you know, at Arco with, you know, 15, you don't want to lose any of them, you know. Every one of them goes on your permanent record. You know, I say it's like getting arrested after you're 18 years old, you know. It's going to go with you forever,
Yep.
you know, so you don't want to lose a fight ever, period.
Now, you've been in the spotlight before. You're a Maine guy, right? If I remember.
Yeah.
You've been in the spotlight a few times, though, and you know Sacramento is known, Arco Arena specifically, for absolutely going psychotic over their heroes. You're gonna walk into Arco Arena, you're gonna come out, you're gonna be the villain, just like in TV. But once you get to that point, Mike, are you so focused? Do you even hear that? Does that even matter?
I hear it coming out. Yeah, like I just fought in Texas against Leonard Garcia.
Yeah.
You know, so I got booed there. You know, I don't mind. I get a little emotional sometimes, you know, but it motivates me to fight, you know, like, okay, yeah, it's almost like a challenge, you know, like, you want to fight, let's fight, you know, and then, but once they shut the gate, all that's out the window, and then it's just you and him, and you're just fighting, you know, you're kind of reacting and doing your thing, and he's got to fight by himself, not with, you know, the crowd can't help him.
For those of our listeners who missed when you were on about a month ago, you told me something I thought was amazing, that you almost quit the fight game, not in the long distant past. Talk a little bit about that and just kind of the road since then.
Sometimes you wonder, you know, what the hell am I doing this for? You know, because it was I was making no money, you know, accumulating a lot of injuries. You know, I've had a lot of surgeries, and you wonder, you know, what am I doing this for? And especially there was really no place for guys 145 pounds. Now the WEC's kind of created a true world title and a home for us. But, you know, my last one, you know, my last loss was, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, back in 2005. You know, and I tore my ACL and I was banged up, but I've won 9 in a row, and, you know, it's 4.5 years later, and so things are good now.
Now, also in that interview, and I want to make it very clear, you said this, not me. You described yourself as kind of a quiet little nerd you'd find at the end of a bar somewhere. But I got to tell you, the beard, that's a good look, dude. Now, are you going to keep it for the fight, or is that a secret, or what, man?
I'm not certain, man. I keep getting swayed back and forth.
Yeah.
You're making me want to keep it.
That's a good look, dude. It's like a lumberjack thing.
That's what I'm going for,
you know?
Joe Dirt style. But, you know, my girlfriend hates it. Some people go,
Yeah.
you got to shave that.
Yeah.
You look ridiculous,
Yeah.
you know. But then some people will go, man, I'm digging the beard, man.
Yeah.
Keep the beard. So I'm wish-washy on it. I don't know.
Your girlfriend's going to like the Brawny Paper Towels lumberjack endorsement money when you get it.
If I could score something like that, then there'd be no problem. I'd keep it forever.
All right, wrapping up, how's this fight going to go on Sunday? What are you going to come out and do, and how are you going to beat Uriah Faber?
I'm going to come out, you know, and do my best, man. I'm going to swing for the fences and try to hurt him with every punch, and, you know, try to submit him if I get a chance. But I anticipate a long war. He's a world-class fighter, and we're the best 2 guys in the world, and you know, it's not an easy fight for either guy. And it's hard to make predictions because just when you think you know the sport, I'm wrong oftentimes. So I would never bet on it.
You're in Blaston, California love when you walked in. What's this intro music? They were blasting the intro music.
I heard. I'll be coming out to Simple Man by some Leonard Skinner, man. We'll be keeping it real.
Class act Mike Bryan. You see him Sunday at Arco Arena versus Uriah Faber. First fight at 3. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com and the Arco Arena box office. You're a class act, Mikey. Thanks,
brother.
Go work out, brother.
Thanks.